It is my hope that if our true revolution, not the one of military arms, but the one in the minds of humanity, is successful, that Americans will understand in succeeding generations that it is not just their right, but that it is their duty to actively, intelligently, and in a civic, educated manner, totally distrust their elected officials, especially if you voted for them. There is nothing more dangerous to the survival of liberty in a republic than a trusted elected official. If you do not believe me, just ask Brutus or Cato. They will tell you all about it. Power is tempting. I know this. I am a slave owner. But all forms of power are tempting, even the temporary power that you may rest upon the shoulders of your brethren in a representative government. A man given power will be a man tempted. This is human nature. But men are social by nature. You can counteract this. You can, as citizens, act as the remedy to this temptation. And you must, because it is not only your duty to be vigilant to protect your liberty, it is your duty to be vigilant in order to protect the morals of your elected officials. If you are watching them, and let them know you're watching, writing them letters, asking them difficult questions, making sure they answer, paying attention to how they vote, reading the newspapers, making sure the newspapers write intelligently and base their writing on facts. If you do that, then your elected officials will understand they are being watched and will be less inclined to succumb to the temptations that are part and parcel with all power. And if you do your job correctly as citizens and annoy them to no end while they hold power, they may even call you names. They may call you gadfly, or worse. But great men have been called that. If you fulfill that duty, eventually they will thank you. Maybe not while they're in office. They will simply gain gray hair during that time. But afterwards, because due to your vigilance, when they return home after that temporary holding of power, please tell me it shall always be temporary. They will be able to look you in the eye when they go to church on a Sunday, or shake your hand when they meet you in the marketplace on Thursday. Because they will not be your leaders anymore. They will be your brothers, your fathers, your sons, or perhaps in a day I could never see myself, or your sisters, or your daughters, or your mothers. And they will then thank you. Because then, after sloughing off the heavy yoke of power, that awesome responsibility, and straightening their backs from its terrible weight, they will see clearly and understand that you, as citizens, through your distrust, have helped them protect something and keep intact something that is more valuable than all of the emoluments of power combined. Their sacred honor. After all, my friends, so many have not sacrificed so much to protect your right to agree with your leaders, now have they? Even a tyrant will allow you to agree with him. Thank you, my friends. It was a pleasure speaking with you tonight.